Hello, everyone. Phil Denshi, Iowa Land Records Project Manager. I'm going to give a short demonstration about how to enable other users within your organization to provide access or gain access to our new Iowa Land Records search application that is now accessible through the eSubmission service. Quick recap. If you are interested in accessing the Iowa Land Records search, which provides access to more than 23 million records across 99 counties, it is now easy to access directly from the eSubmission application. The main thing you need to do is you need to click on ILR search, and that will take you directly to the application. And when you're finished searching and you need to return to your work in eSubmission, you just click on this link that says Submitter, and that will return you to the eSubmission application. One thing you need to know as a new user of the eSubmission service that is now linked to the search application is that if you are designated as an administrator for your organization in eSubmission, you are automatically enabled to access the search application. And if you're enabled, you can just click on this link and go straight to the search application. However, if you are not an administrator, if you are another submitter in the organization that does not have administrative privileges, then it is necessary for your administrator to give you permission. And what I want to demonstrate is how your administrator will be able to grant you as a submitter user to access the search application. And what is necessary is simply to have the administrator click on their link that says admin and go to users so that they can administer the users within the organization. And you'll notice that I have a pre-existing user here that has been set up, and they are active in the role of a submitter. However, they don't all automatically have access to the search application. The administrator needs to grant them that access. And they can do that simply by clicking on the pencil or the edit icon and opening up information about that pre-existing user. And the only thing they need to do is to click the checkbox that says enable search and then submit that to the system, and now they have access to the search. Notice that the role of search is now added to their role list in their application. So there is another option that is available to submitter organizations, and that is that if they have an employee or somebody that is a part of their organization, they may not be a submitter, or they may not have a role in the eSubmission process, but they may be somebody who does research or needs to have access to the Iowa Land Records database as a part of their job. How can they be added to the system so that they can access the search application without being a part of a completely separate organization account? And the answer to that is that an administrator in the eSubmission application has the ability to create new users who have only search permission. And it's very easy to do. The administrator would click on the add button in their user management area. They would give a username to the user. And if it's not already taken, any username will do. Then the important thing is they would choose a role, not as another submitter admin, not as a submitter user, or not as a submitter with an accounting function. They would instead choose the role of search user. And in assigning that role, they would have the ability to access the search application. And so I'm just going to complete their user information. And I'm going to enter a fictitious number and assign them a password. So this is not going to be real, and I'm not going to complete the process the whole way. But we're going to pretend that I'm creating a new user. And really, the main thing that has to be done is, aside from assigning their account information, is once again to check the box that says enable search, and then complete the setup, and you would be in a position to have them log in. They would be asked to create a new password for themselves, but when they log in to the authentication system, they would not have access to eSubmission. They would only have access to the search application. So administrators of submission organizations, you have several options. Administrators are automatically granted access to the search application. Any other authorized submitter in an organization can be granted permission to access the search application with the check of a box. And if there's a desire to add a person within an organization to the account with only search permissions, but not submission permission, it's as simple as choosing the role of search user and then checking the box that says enable search. We hope that this has been helpful to you and that you and members of your organization can make great use of not only the eSubmission service, but our new search application. Thank you so much. We really appreciate you joining us, and we hope you have a great day.